All right, guys, how's it going, man? How's it going? How's everybody doing today? Happy Monday afternoon, or happy Monday evening if you guys are way ahead right now. It is 3:12 p.m. Pacific time, daylight savings time. How's everybody doing today? I am doing a desktop stream. Let me see here. So if you can hear my voice very well, please type one in the chat. Type one. Please type one if you can hear me. Otherwise, I'll turn my mic up. So I was trying to use StreamYard, but StreamYard was not working very well. So do I have any? Here I am, right here. Do I have anyone else in the chat? Anyone else? Don Diego, Garrett, what's up, guys? Can you hear me? If you guys can hear me, please type one. Any moderators? Hey, what's up, Tito? How you doing, man? Can you hear me very well, Tito? I was having some audio problems using a loud and clear. Okay, good. All right, awesome, awesome. So let's see here. You can see my little picture here in the bottom of the screen. Why don't I go ahead and make that bigger? I'll just move it over here. All right, you can see me now better, right? I'm bigger. Okay, guys, how's everybody doing today? Awesome. Good to know my audio's working. I was using StreamYards, and I don't know. I must have adjusted the settings and I messed it up. So, but anyway, I just wanted to go over a recap of Tijuana. We just got back yesterday morning, technically at 6 o'clock in the morning. It was an epic trip. I think it was a very, very good trip. So what happened is we actually had left Friday afternoon, and let me show you a picture of what the road looked like. I actually put a video up, but it was awesome. We finally got to the border after leaving LA like around 1:30 or so, I believe. So we finally got to the border, and let me see if I can put this picture up here. Uh, yeah, the food in Mexico was awesome, wasn't it? Yeah, it was really good. Okay, let me put this right here. All right, so here's a picture of the border right before we were going to cross the border. Let me make my picture a little bit smaller. Oops, I do this. Yeah. So I'll move this picture. Oops. Mm. So yeah, here's this picture. I'll move it over here. There we go. So that's a picture of us right where we were going to cross the border. Um, as you can see, there are a lot of cars that are really getting ready to pass the border. I don't know, for some reason, being Friday afternoon, I think everyone wanted to go to Mexico because, one, they got their stimulus checks. Two, they know that Tijuana, all the restaurants and bars were wide open or wide open. They don't have a. You still have to wear a mask, in certain places. A lot of people did just out of curiosity. But for the most part, you can eat inside and you can drink outside in the designated seating areas. So that was pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Hey, thank you very much. Hope you're doing well too. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to talk mostly in regards to the bars and clubs that we went to. Let me minimize this here. Okay, so here we go. Let's go on the map. So I was gonna talk to you about the first um, the bar that we went to when we got there is the El Torito pub. I guess it's called pub. Is that what it's called? El Torito pub. I can't find it here, but it's like a bar. But anyway, I liked it a lot. Oh yeah, here it is. El Torito Pub Disco Club. So I liked it a lot. It's at Avenue Revolucion. The address is 879. It's actually right across the street from Soriana. You can see Soriana right here. It's on. They have the second floor is where it's located. Nice view of Tijuana. The music was awesome. They had really nice music. Hey, Tattoo Grace, how you doing? And I like the music. The music was cumbias. The drinks were very reasonably priced. The drinks that we had, I think we got a bucket. Hey, Tito, just remind me if I'm wrong. I think the bucket, there was like 8 beers, and it cost only, what, $15? So it was like maybe little, little under $2 per beer or something. I don't know. Was it $15? I don't remember. But it was good beer. The service was excellent. The views was nice. The music was nice. It wasn't that crowded, actually, for a Friday night. People were dancing. They're having a great time. No, I'm not gonna watch Attila's wedding. So yeah, it was awesome. I would recommend going to this place. Now, incidentally, we actually walked by this particular um, place on what was it Saturday night around, what was it, 9 o'clock or so. That place, there was a huge line. Yeah, it was much better than before. Yeah. Oh, it was like 8 times 1. Oh, $10. So it was $10 for a pail of beer. Wow, that's freaking awesome. I didn't realize it was that cheap. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So that was really cool. All I remember is I had 2 beers. Now, we actually did a shot of tequila, but we did it at this bar. I don't remember what the name of it was, but it was almost right next to it. Might have been this one right here, Ruta Sports Bar. It was kind of a sketchy place, though, but we did a tequila shot there. But I'll tell you what, before we had tacos at this place, which I would strongly, strongly recommend. It is, let me see, is it before Copeo? Let me see. Yeah, no, it's down here. Okay, so this area right here is Revolucion. Pedro Santos restaurant. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it was right past the hotel. Let me see here. Miron. Yeah, we should have gotten 2 buckets for that price. Huh? That was awesome. That was great. Yeah, because I think Copay was down here, right? Yeah. There's a place. Anyway. The place that I want to talk about. It's called Taqueria Perico. The tacos are the bomb. They're really good. I liked them a lot. And those were like only 80, was it 80 pesos for one taco, I believe? Something like that, wasn't it? Was that the price, Tito? Yeah, as for the owner, uh, Ismael's, he's a cool guy, man. I actually have another video that I'm gonna post of. We met some women there that were. One was a performer. She's a singer. She sang with a couple bands. She sings professionally. Really nice people. The service. One thing about the service in the restaurants in Mexico, it's spectacular. They really treat you with very hospitable, and they do try their best to speak English. Some of them don't speak English, but for the most part they do. I didn't have a problem because I do speak Spanish. My Spanish is not good as Tito, but I was able to kind of joke around with the people. But let's see, I don't want to look at that one. Let me type in the bar. I'm in the restaurant. Let's see. No, we want it in Tijuana. Oh yeah, Tacos El Perico. This is it right here. This is the place. Taqueria El Perico. Yeah, Avenida Revelacion 1388-1230 in Zona Centro. That is the place. Yeah, they've got 5-star reviews. I'm actually gonna have to do a review for this place because I was very impressed. Um, yeah, this was very impressive. All right, let me see here. Oh yeah, here's right here. Tacos El Perico. Yeah, Tacos El Perico. You can't miss it. When you go to Revolucion, you can't miss it. Yeah, it's right here. Let me see here. So this is it right here. Tacos El Perico, and it's right next to the club called El Copeo. El Copeo is a nice club. They do have a cover charge. I think it's $5. However, I don't like the music too much. It's more, I think, hip hop, younger type music, which I'm not really into it. Yeah, we gotta have to go back there and do an interview with the staff of El Perico. Um, they want to be on YouTube. Yeah, they want to share to the world why Taqueria El Perico is numero uno in Tijuana. Um, but the amazing thing about Tijuana, everywhere you go, you'll see a 7-Eleven or you'll see an OXXO, which is similar to 7-Eleven. So you can get a Mexican SIM card with the company Telcel, very, very inexpensive, which Rosie and I got. Um, but this whole area right here is just fantastic. They've got so many restaurants and bars you can go to. They actually even close the street off right here so you can walk around. So you don't have to worry about getting hit by a car or crossing the street because the whole street is closed. So, but yeah, they have Caesars is right here, Hotel Caesars. Um, yeah. Now I want to go down. Before I go down here, there's another club called Las Pulgas, this is right here, which I would recommend you go to. This is more of my style of music. They play a lot of cumbias. They have about, I think, 4 or 5 different dance floors. But Las Pulgas Disco Club is awesome. It's a fun place to go, and I think there's a $5 cover charge. So there are plenty of bars that you can go to and clubs that you can go to that aren't in the Zona Norte area. Um, but yeah, this is I would recommend Las Pulgas. If if you want to hit more of house music, hip hop music, go to El Copeo. Um, yeah. All right, and so let's talk about the bars down here that we went to over uh, in Zona Norte. So first of all, I will talk about the big one. Okay, so we'll talk about the big one, Hong Kong Tijuana Club. As you know, Hong Kong Tijuana Club has reopened. So they have the strip club is on the main floor. Before they used to occupy the 6th, 7th, and 8th floors of Hotel Cascadas. Um, this place is a gentleman's club, so it is a strip club. Um, it is very popular because the women there are very beautiful and exotic. So it is standing room only. So which means that you cannot find. It's hard to find a place to sit. We were lucky we found a place to sit. Um, Once you do sit down, you're able to order a drink. And hey, what's up, Kev? How you doing? It is kind of I don't know. For me, it seemed like if you're not a big shot, or if you're not going to be you know dishing out a lot of money for the girls, you're not going to get the service. So I guess the guys that go in there and spend hundreds and thousands of dollars are the ones that are going to get the VIP service. But if you're just going to go in there and you want to just like sit down and have a couple beers, you're gonna, you're going to get okay service. Um, I don't know actually. I think you can go to the Hotel Cascadas. I don't think you can take them home or not, but that's a good question. I'll have to have Skilly Dom about that. He's very knowledgeable about Hong Kong. Also, there's a guy by the name of Luke Powell. He does a lot of reviews on these clubs. He says the number one club in Tijuana is called Hong Kong, which is on Calle Coahuila. The other club that I do like that we went to was La Gloria, which is a very small club. I liked it a lot because La Gloria, you can actually walk in there. The waiter will find you a seat. They're not as crowded as Hong Kong. They serve you your drinks right away. The music is cumbias, which I like to dance to. The only thing is the music is super loud. It's very loud, so you can't really hear yourself talk. When I was sitting next to Rosie, I had to like practically, shout in her ear so she could hear me. There is a lot of good scenery there, but you're not going to find as many beautiful girls as you would in Hong Kong. Hong Kong, the girls. Oh, they wouldn't let you take them home at all, huh? Okay, all right. I can only take one. Oh, okay, I see. You can look, but you cannot touch when you're not a big spender. Yeah, yeah. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, you got to be you got to be a big baller. Yeah. But I liked it. I like the fact that you can, the waiter helps you find a seat. You can get down there and they're gonna. The only thing that I don't like is they do bring a girl over and they try to get you to buy the girls a drink. So you've got to constantly say yes or no, depending on whether or not you like the girl. But I mean, sometimes at that particular night, I didn't see that many I think I think it's been about 2 or 3 years since I've been there. When I was down there with Blade and Bjorn, and it seemed like there's different girls working there. So I guess they come and go. So, but yeah, I would say we went to Chicago, but there was really not anything I didn't like Chicago. There's so many other different clubs too. We went to Adelita. Adelita was pretty big too. There was really no place to sit there. That was kind of like Hong Kong, because that's a pretty famous club too. We also went to what was the other one? The Western place where they were playing a lot of Western music, which I didn't care for. Oh, here's another good hotel that I stayed at last time. It's the Valario Hotel. It's right down here. It's actually off of Primera and Martinez. But this is a nice hotel because it's kind of off the way of the Zona Norte area. And it's very clean too. They have free parking right next to the hotel, right in front. But they have so many hotels around here that you can pretty much pick and choose. I have a feeling that the rates are going to be going up because of this, more people are coming over. Is there like a regular club, Jersey store style? I think, what do you mean as far as yeah, there's so much to do in TJ besides the girls. Do the girls actually drink, or are they having a drink? No, they drink. They actually drink the beer. Yeah. There's plenty of normal one. Yeah, if you're looking to like pick up a girl and like for a date or something like that, yeah, you want to go more towards the club that I was telling you about, which was the El Torito, or you can go to El Copeo or Las Pulgas, which are on Revolucion. Those places are legit. They're not like the bars down in Zona Norte. Yeah. Yeah, they're not girls that are actually trying to they're not working girls. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you can actually. There's another part of Tijuana we haven't even reached, which is called the Hippodrome Galleria, and they have another bar. I think it's called Chapultepec. That I know Philly Dom showed me. It's a normal bar. Locals go there to have fun. They drink. You're gonna meet a lot of regular people. You're not gonna meet a lot of the bar girls. So, but for the most part, yeah, we had a great time. The hotel that we stayed at was really super clean. The only thing I didn't like about it doesn't have parking included, so you had to park a little bit down the street, which was no problem. But the room, the beds were very comfortable. The room is clean. Bathroom is very clean. They have a restaurant that doesn't open until 10. I was trying to figure that out. Why would they not open until earlier than that? So the place that we stayed at, which was the Nook Hotel, they it's great because within a block there's an OXXO, on either on Revelacion or also on. Oh, here's Tacos Gordo. I was wondering where that was at because I know Mexican Andy mentioned that's a good place. Huh. Okay, I have to remember that. Tacos El Gordo. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So Tacos El Gordo is off of what's that? Tlatzip Tlatzipan. Wow. Yeah, I know. I should do a chili contest. Yeah, we were. What happened is we went out to have tacos. I forgot the location, but it was in front of one of those bars, and the salsa was not hot enough. So I asked the guy, "Do you have any hotter salsa?" So he's like, says, "I can cut up some peppers for you." So he cut up some red peppers. I forget what kind of peppers they were. I don't know if they were serrano. I know definitely knows it was not habanero, but it was a little bit spicy. But I was sweating, of course. But I loved it though. It was good. Did I get tacos from the place I took Blade and Bjorn? No, that was actually a different area. That was close to where the hotel was, I think. Yeah, that was in the neighborhood. I forgot where I stayed. I think Mexican Annie knows exactly where that's at. But yeah, I'm gonna next time I'm gonna try tacos El Gordo. I'm always wanting to try places. Oh, that's near Waldo's. Okay. Where tacos are? You gotta. For me, I love to try different tacos. All right, let me see here. Cayenne. Okay. Oh, here's Sanborns. Oh, wow. So Tacos El Gordo is quite a bit away from Sanborns. Okay, I see where it's at. Okay. If you ever go to Mexico and you're very, very worried about the food, always go to Sanborns. Sanborns is very top shelf. They're very, very sanitary. The food is delicious. It's not cheap. It's pretty much similar to the American prices, but it is good food though. This hotel is supposed to be pretty good too. Hotel Tijuana. I haven't stayed there before. And then here's the Las Pulgas Disco Club. That one's nice. Yeah. Um, you want to get Danny? You want to get Danny's Taco again too? Oh yeah, Danny's Tacos. Yeah, Danny's Tacos is good. Yeah, I think that's one of the best tacos in Tijuana. Um, yeah, the tacos are they're really cheap too. I mean, I don't know for some reason after you eat three tacos and you like walking around, you could probably get another couple more. Because they're just so good. Do I like tacos at tripa? No, I don't. I don't really like that kind of stuff. The only thing I would eat like intestines would be maybe like stomach would be menudo. That's the closest thing. Hello, Kelly. How are you? So yeah, but yeah, it's one thing about Mexico. It's very safe. The people are very hospitable. Um, you're not going to get ripped off. One thing I would recommend is when you do take a taxi, ask them how much the taxi price is going to be. Like you want to make sure, okay, it's going to be a set $5 or a set $8 or $10. So that way they're not going to go and try to change the price. It's always establish the price before you get in the taxi. The food moves so much. In Mexico, just don't eat somewhere the food's. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the food is outstanding. I mean, we actually down in Playa de Tijuana, that food was really good. I couldn't finish all of it though, but it was good. They have a lot of good seafood stuff like soups, ceviche. Um, they have like langosta, crabs, cangrejo. Yeah, but yeah, there's so much to Tijuana just in the bars areas. You can go to the beach. You can go to they have some really good museums. Um, they have like a bohemian area where there's a lot of artwork and stuff like that. I got to find that out. Um, let's see here. Yeah, it's a lot of things to do for sure. So what I did is I did a night video of Tijuana. I'm just waiting for the the 4K version to render on YouTube because I want everyone to be able to see it on 4K or as highest resolution as possible, so it justifies the night scene. I did slow the video down a little bit because I realized that when we were driving in the taxi, it was hard to like look at the people on the street, so I kind of put it at a little slower pace, so that way you can see the people. Otherwise, it's just kind of like they're walking, 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 walking. But yeah, I think Tito. What would you recommend? Would you recommend Tijuana to anyone? I think it's a great place to visit for a weekend hangout. Um, the next place I want to go to in Mexico would be Mexico City. I haven't been there in a long time, and Acapulco. I heard that like Cancun and Playa del Carmen, they're very expensive. There's a lot of American tourists. They're really safe places to go. Or Puerto Vallarta. But you have a lot of Americans down there, and you want to. I'd rather be around more Mexican people than Americans, other than the people that I'm traveling with. Because I mean, you're going to a foreign country. When I lived in Mexico and I was teaching English, the mistake I did is I hung out with all the English teachers, and the English teachers, of course, we all spoke English to each other. So I wasn't really learning Spanish. It was hard for me to learn Spanish. So I had to hang out with native speakers. Rosario. Yeah, I've never met her before. I don't know, and I don't know how to get a hold of her. Yeah, but we did meet some women down there. I'm gonna upload a video. I haven't done it yet, but we did meet some women. One of them is a very talented singer. She was in the stream. Quintana Roo is generally are quite wealthy. Don't think they even drink over there. Okay, maybe so. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Quintana Roo, Quintana Roo. Yeah. That's like a wealthy area. Huh? Yeah. I don't know if that's the real Mr. Beast, but hello. Good afternoon and good evening. So, yeah, I want to go to Acapulco. Acapulco is a place that I want to go to. Absolutely. I'm pretty fluent. Yeah, I mean, like I said, Tito's definitely more fluent than I do. He has much more vocabulary. I like to joke around in Spanish a lot. Um, I think if you joke around with people, they like that. One thing about Mexicans, they love to joke around a lot. So they're very friendly for the most part. She sang amazing. Yeah, she was a really good singer. Yeah, I was very impressed. I saw pictures of her or a video of her when she was singing, when her hair was down and everything. She looks very beautiful. Yeah, it was like it looked like I couldn't recognize her, but yeah, it's awesome. I like Mexican music a lot, especially cumbias. Um, and it's amazing. I think cumbias are getting more popular too. Because I was watching this one band that they've been around for 23, 4 years, I think. But they had a live concert in Argentina, and they had a famous singer from Argentina sing with them, which was pretty weird. Yeah, I understand what counts. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got to be able to understand them for sure. Yeah. Um. Yeah. But like I said, the people are very friendly. Even if they don't speak to you in English, they'll try their best to communicate with you. They're not going to ignore you or just laugh at you, whatever. So yeah, the only thing I would recommend though is like you can actually park your car in parking lots just outside the border, and you can walk over. That might be a good idea. Then that way you don't have to worry about driving at all. You can just take a taxi when you cross, and they'll immediately take you to where you need to go, like to the Zona Central of Tijuana, or wherever in Tijuana, Plaza Tijuana. Um, so that way you don't have to worry about going through the long wait as you cross the border to drive back, because I think now it's getting busier, and it's getting the wait to get back is going to be even worse. You think the blonde that was with her was checking Tito? Yeah, I think so. That's what Tito mentioned too. Yeah, yeah. I love some cumbia. If you can dance it, you can easily get women. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I love cumbias, Kev, BFF. Yeah, cumbias. I know that's just the beat. It's easy to dance to. I mean, even if you really don't know how to dance to cumbias, you can just kind of go out there and just kind of move around. But yeah, it's awesome. I prefer listening to that more than banda music or norteño or what's another name for it? I forget the. Yeah, I'm not really into the northern type of country music. I just don't like it. I know a lot of people in the northern parts of Mexico like that, especially Tijuana. Um, yeah, I mean, it's just not my style of music. I prefer more of a danceable type music or what they call boleros or ballads. Yeah. So, um, but yeah, Tijuana. I would recommend for anyone. Everyone should go to Tijuana. Do they inspect your car at the border? Have you ever witnessed it? No, I have not. Oh, actually, you know what they do is if they find something when you're going across the United States, they will pull you over for a secondary inspection. And I think that did happen to me one time, but they'll just rip everything out of your car to look for the drugs, because the dogs can sniff it, or they have some type of mirrors that can look underneath the car. Um, but yeah, you have to be careful. But yeah, I think the next time it depends on how far you want to drive. I mean, if you're going to go to Ensenada or Rosarito, you probably want to drive down there. But if you're going to just hang out in the city, you can just take a taxi, or especially when you're in a group of friends, it's not that much. Taxis were pretty cheap. Yeah, I mean, I only paid $5 to get back from the Zona Norte to the hotel. It was fun. We had a good time. Yeah. Yeah. I think Tita may have did get her number. I don't know, but I think we were trying to subscribe to Roxy Ruiz official channel. That's her name. Yeah. Let me So I'm gonna pull her up here. Oh yeah, here she is. She's singing the song "Adios Amor." Oh wow. She did this a year ago, huh? It's pretty cool. So this is the girl that we met. Adios Amor.
Ya no des más amor, esto aquí se terminó. Mis ojos se llenan de lágrimas, ya no puedo más. Es mejor dejarte ir, te mereces ser feliz. No puedo obligarte a estar aquí. Sigue tu camino, que esto ya no puede ser. Olvídame para siempre, vete por favor. Solo quedará el recuerdo.
Yeah, so that's Roxy. She looks different when she's all dolled up, but yeah, she's got a good voice. But yeah, check out her channel, guys. She doesn't actually allow any comments, but this was like a couple of years ago. She's got 47 subscribers. That's cool. It's probably just looking here. Yeah. Do I recommend Acapulco? Yeah, I would recommend Acapulco. I would recommend that you stay primarily in the tourist areas and not go like up in the hills, um, because that's kind of a dangerous area. Yeah, we need to connect with them again and get her on a real stage. Yeah, she was great. Yeah, yeah, that'd be cool. Um, yeah, Acapulco's nice. It's I think it's safe enough because a lot of the local tourists go there from Mexico City and from other cities. Um, yeah, every time I've traveled, I've always met with other people and hung out with them. Because I remember I did that with my ex-wife too. From Peru, we met a couple in Acapulco, and we kind of hung out with them and we ate and everything. It was cool. Yeah, you're always going to connect with other travelers, which is really cool. Whether they're domestic or international tourists, but you're going to have a lot of fun. And Acapulco definitely is a place that you want to go visit. I mean, the weather is just amazingly warm. The water's warm. The seafood is awesome. I mean, you got to figure. I mean, Luis Miguel, he had a house there. He sold it, I believe, but he had a house there. A lot of former presidents of Mexico have had their house there. It's just a very nice location and climate. Um, and they had the cliff divers too. I don't know if you remember those, but they used to have the broadcasted on sports TV on the channels. They used to have the competition, and they usually put on a show. I went to the show before. It's really cool. Yeah, cliff diving is awesome. I would never do it, but it's nice to look at. Yeah, for me, it's just too dangerous. I don't. I could just see myself landing somewhere where I wouldn't want to land, and that would be the end. That would be super terrible. Bad. Um, but yeah, Acapulco definitely. Acapulco, go for it. Go to Iztapa. I heard Oaxaca's really good. There's a beach called Escondido, Puerto Escondido, or Huatulco. Um, you can always go to places like Playa del Carmen, Yucatan Peninsula, Cancun. Tulum's really supposed to be really nice too. Um, that's more in the southern part of Mexico. Uh, what else? Of course, you can go to Puerto Vallarta, Mazatlan. Those are nice places too. Iztapa, Acapulco Gold, yeah. Oh yeah, but yeah, those are. I mean, the Mexican Riviera is really nice. Like I like the beaches. They really know how to wait hand and foot on you on a guest. Very very excellent hospitality service. Um, yeah, hey, Tattoo Crazy, thanks for stopping by. Have a wonderful dinner. Have a good evening. Thank you very much. Um, so anyway, I just wanted to recap the Tijuana trip. We don't have very many people in the chat this afternoon. I don't usually go on this time of the afternoon, but I kind of was urging to do some type of a Tijuana trip for those that want to travel to Tijuana. Um, there's two places to go, or two ways to cross the border. You can go by car, or you can go by foot by walking across the border. If you walk across the border, there's a possibility they may charge you $30 for a tourist visa. I've heard that happen before. Um, then you have to take a taxi or Uber to get around the city. The buses are a little complicated, but I would, if you're gonna go into more like Ensenada or Rosarito or drive around more, I would recommend driving down. Legally, you're supposed to get auto insurance because in case something does happen, you either have to be able to work out and pay the if it's your fault the other driver, or they'll take you down to the jail. So you got to be very careful. So, but I usually don't buy auto insurance because it's just a pain in the butt to buy, and I should though. But yeah, another thing too is they do accept dollars, so you don't have to worry about having pesos all the time. I think the exchange was like around 19 or 20 pesos when we were there. I think it was 19, I believe. So it was a good exchange rate. I've seen it as high as 23 or 24, 25 pesos. Where can you find the babes? Oh, they're there in Tijuana, yeah. I heard that in Guadalajara there are a lot of beautiful girls. Also in Mexico City too. Yeah, they're there. Just have to. I don't know about using like Tinder and those type of apps. I don't know how successful you would be. Um, Best thing is just hang out restaurants. You'll see them. It was just by chance that we met these three women at that taco place. There were actually four of them. There was one guy, and I think the other gal and the guy were a couple or something, but they did take off. But we ended up talking to the three ladies, which was fun. So I never expected that. So, but we had a good time. Tito and I had a good time. We want to do another trip. That's it was fun. I think the chemistry was great. So you didn't use Tinder. You had a blast. Yeah, you don't really need to use Tinder. You can just meet people in person. It's better. That way you don't have to worry about swiping right or whatever. Yeah, there's a lot of blonde Mexicans. Yeah, there are, as a matter of fact. Yeah, there, especially down in Mexico City, there are a lot of blonde Mexicans. Yeah, they're all shapes, sizes, and colors. Um, yeah, Mexican. That's one thing about the Mexicans. They're very mixed. You'll never find. I mean, of course, you'll find indigenous or Mexicans, but they're usually shorter, a little bit darker sometimes. But yeah, and then you have more European-looking Mexicans. You have Mexicans that are mixed with African and also Asian. So yeah, it's a real good mix. Yeah, they're very nice people. Yeah, one of the famous singers in Mexico, Ana Gabriel, she's like half Mexican, half Chinese, which is really cool. I would love to meet her. Yeah, I think she's about my age too. I think, or a little bit older. But she was very popular in the 90s. Yeah, you just have to have fun with it. Don't worry about stuck up. Just just let loose. Yeah, I try to joke around with a lot of people. That's the way I get around. I like it that way. It's fun. Just be yourself. Have fun. Yeah, yeah. So that's my recap of Tijuana. Does anyone have any questions before I end the stream? Because I was just going to do a short one. I've already gone for 45 minutes, but I appreciate everyone tuning in. Hopefully, this was good information for you. And it's always good to see the Tito, Kev BFF. I think Kelly was here too. I don't know if she's still around. Tattoo Crazy. Let's see, famous actor. I don't know who. Jim Famous actor. Who else do we have in the chat? I think that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty much it. How much do you need for a good time? Well, yeah, next trip, whenever you're ready, Tito. Uh, I mean, it depends on. I mean, you could probably. I mean, $100 is more than enough. I think. Yeah, that's plenty, and that's. I mean, it depends on what you're gonna do. I mean, if you're gonna just eat out and drink, that's plenty of money. So, but anyway, guys, I will see you later on, and Teacher and I are gonna plan the next trip. But everyone have a wonderful afternoon, evening, and please take care and please